In this video, we're going to talk about making bobber stops, tying your own bobber stops. And these could also work for tying your own knots for like pegging if you're doing some bass fishing. So what you'll need is you'll need some cocktail straws. You could either get these at a bar, or if you go to Target, Walmart, you can get these for pretty darn cheap. I think this was $2 or something like that. And then some fly line backing is the type of line you could use. If this isn't thick enough for pegging a Texas rig, you could get like some braided nylon they use for ice fishing, maybe 50-pound test. This is 30-pound test stuff. So we're going to take out one of my straws, and then for the fly line backing, I've got it cut in about 6-inch strips. So I've got 2 strips here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these strips and I'm going to fold it over in half. I got kind of a loop here. And then I'm going to hold with my left hand, I'm going to hold this straw and put the loop inside my hand so the 2 tag ends are sticking out. So it looks something like that. And it's kind of away from the straw. You could have it right on the straw, something like that. And then I'm going to take this other fly line backing. I'll get the other stuff out of the way. And I'm going to have the other tag end sticking down and pinch it with my thumb and my pointer or middle finger. And so I've got my line kind of like that. Here's the one tag end, and then it's going around the straw like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start up high on the straw. I'm going to wrap it around, and then I want to wrap this back on top of itself. So I'm going to keep, oops, I did a bad job starting it. There we go. So now I've got it wrapping back on top of itself, and I'm going to keep going backward toward my hand. I'm going to wrap this about 6 times here. Notice I'm not going on top of the loops at all. I'm just going back toward my hand. And then once I do that, I'm going to take the tag end of the line that I was wrapping and run it through that loop on the original fly line backing I put on the straw. We'll run it through the loop. There we go. Struggling here. Okay. And then I'm going to hold everything tight, take those 2 tag ends of the loop and pull it through. And so what happened was I pulled that other tag end underneath the knot. So now I've got one of these bobber stops on this straw. You can slide it up, and then you could reuse this straw for multiple knots and just kind of cut it off right about here. Of course, I grabbed the worst scissors I own. There we go. So now I've got a bobber stop, and I've got some more straw to tie some more knots with. So I'm going to cut off another piece of fly line backing and keep going. So hopefully that helps you learn how to tie a bobber stop.